Yeah, good morning, good evening, good night, people. And Australia will be very happy the way they culminated the series, though they would love to wrap up the series 2-0, but it was Bangladesh that really showed the world that, yeah, they got the talent and it was a good series. I would like to say that it was a good series. Talking about Mitchell Stark, obviously. So, yeah, when you talk about consistency, generally in cricket, and even you talk about the fast bowlers' consistency, rarely in the contemporary era where, you know, cricket has become an industry, especially when it comes to the franchise cricket. So people these days are indulging into more cricket leagues, So the quality somehow getting compromised. But there are very few exceptions who are managing themselves and also managed by their stakeholders with brilliance. Archer, for example. But in this case, we're talking about the iconic Mitchell Stark. So he's showing that he's ageless, playing now for 15th consecutive year for the Kangaroos, and consistency is there since the beginning. And when it comes to pace, he's still very quick, isn't it? And when it comes to his ego, so he will never going to, uh, you know, provide relief to the opponents. He will definitely perplex the opponents. You guys will be familiar that back in 2024 BGT Border Gavaskar Trophy, when Jaiswal was playing brilliantly, treating the Australian bowlers with contempt in Perth and compiling 100. So when Stark was bowling, on one account, Jaiswal said to Stark that it's coming slow on the bat. And he did nothing, Stark, but he only flashed his smile. He had to wait for another test, but subsequently in Adelaide, the outcome was completely different when Stark perplexed Jaiswal, trapped him leg before wicket, the very first delivery, and he was dismissed on zero. And also, India was in trouble since then in the BGT series. Of course, Australia went on to win that. So Stark was over the moon. So in the same case, Australia were absolutely bludgeoned by Bangladesh in the first test in Darwin. So it was expected that Australia will definitely stage a solid comeback, which they did. They absolutely crushed Bangladesh. But you got to praise Bangladesh overall because it was their first test series in Australia in almost 25 years. So that was a great milestone for them that they scared the series. They will be very happy. They will take many positives from the series. Hassan Mahmood, Shoriful Islam, he was exceptional, became the first bowler to scooped up 7-4, scooped up 7 wickets. So yeah, that is quite an achievement. The legendary, the iconic West Indian commentator Ian Bishop, he's very active in commenting on cricketing matters, no matter which country the matters belong to. He's absolutely vocal, loves to see his comments and even hear his commentary. Right now, he is engaged in the CPL, iconic voice, undoubtedly. And he was of the view that Mitchell Stark has ensured that it may be has ensured that it may be a bridge too far for Bangladesh. And yeah, indeed, that also proved that thing. And it was Australia who just won it comprehensively. He also praised Shoriful Islam, who was outstanding indeed. But Australia will be happy, and it is pertinent to note that Stark has never underperformed when his performance needed the most. Have you seen the comment section? Thank you.